So, drawing an AM wave. So drawing it, we're going to do a little step by step how we draw an amplitude modulated wave. Okay? So you have two parts. You have your sound, which is often called your signal, and you have your carrier. The sound wave will just keep as this, and the carrier will have much higher frequency. When you draw your carrier, you make sure that you don't end up overlapping back. In fact, mine's not actually even that good, because I've overlapped mine back a bit. Make sure you draw it so they don't overlap back the way. It's quite difficult, just as long as it's high frequency. Carrier wave's high frequency, the sound signal is much lower frequency. So step one is you draw the sine wave. So I'll do that over here. So I'll just draw the sine wave again. Step two is you flip and draw again. Now, important that you flip it. You don't just copy it again. So you're flipping it so it's upside down now. Now it's important that you have this central bit here quite close together. You flip it and draw it again. And number three, fill the space with the carrier. Fill the space with the carrier. So I'm going to then fill this space in here. I'll just ready. Okay, good. So fill the space with a carrier wave, and we just fill this space in between them both with the carrier. And if you've got enough space and enough time after that, the last stage you would do is you would rub out those sound wave lines. So number 4, rub out the sound wave. So I would then take the sine wave from the top and the bottom, and I could take that away, I could take that away. So I would drop those two out if I could. Oops. I don't need to, but if you have time, you take them out, and that leaves you with this one in here. Okay? So you get rid of the sine wave top and bottom. And that's you drawing your amplitude modulated wave. And if you want to do it in reverse, say you were given an amplitude modulated wave, the sine wave is simply the top profile of that wave. That's it. Okay? We'll do one test of this before we finish today, so take a show me board. What? You want to do it to have a test? Right, we all ready? Right, I'm going to give you a sine wave and a carrier wave. I want to put them together. Do that once. Now, it must be the same sine wave. So I'm looking for the same sine wave being transmitted. And I want to see the amplitude modulated wave. So here's your sine wave. Oops. Here's your sine wave. Okay, that's your sine wave. And your carrier wave is just the high frequency waves. Doesn't matter, I'm not really worried about the high frequencies. So draw me the amplitude modulated wave you should get for that. Uh-huh.
Another thing watch, please, sir.
Set the top. Then I'll work bit of it.
Thanks.
Pick me, please. So draw the amplitude modulated wave. It must be exactly the same frequency of wave, sine wave, as I've got. And then rub out the sine wave when you're finished. Right, and I'll give you another example in a minute, just for, so this one here, show me your boards, see how far you've got. Okay, John, it needs to be a higher frequency than that for the carrier wave. Looks okay, yeah. Fane, you're just rubbing it out at the bottom, aren't you? Let's see, Katie, Heather, see what we've got so far. Okay, and Corey, let me see yours, just let me see how far you've got. Okay, that's fine. What you're looking for here, so you're will actually look like this, with this put in the middle here. Much higher frequency than that, all the way through. Right, we'll do one more for the bell. I'm going to give you an amplitude modulated wave, and I want you to give me the sine wave that you get from this. So here's your amplitude modulated wave. Give me the sine wave that you get from this. Quickly give me the sine wave. Dead easy. Show me the boards. You're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks. You must have 4 peaks. 4 peaks. Right, we'll continue this next day. Thanks so much.